Standard & Poor's made reference to a critical number, which I think we agree with. We have no quarrel with the number. It is what it is. S&P indicated that the top 5 borrowers, borrowing member countries, account for 63% of CDB's loans. We have 18 borrowing members. So I think it would be foolhardy to try to argue that that does not represent a level of concentration. My view is, ladies and gentlemen, that that is the hand that CDB has been dealt. That is core to our mandate. In fact, our charter says that we have to give special consideration to the needs of the least developed countries in our membership. I imagine that if we were to want to run this institution like a private financial bank, private commercial bank, we could go out and we could concentrate on the most credit-worthy amongst our membership. We could focus on Trinidad and Tobago. We could focus on the Cayman Islands. We could focus on the BVI, and so on and so forth. Not that we have any problem with those countries. They are very, very solid members of our institution, and they're all in good standing. But the reality is that their need for our resources is much less than the need in these 6 or 5 that we have, that S&P have identified. Okay, so that is what we have done. It begs the question, are we therefore an irresponsible bunch of financial managers who should not be placed in charge of an institution like this? If we are prepared to concentrate our portfolio in that way, which most people would argue, most people in this kind of business, meaning the finance business, would argue is not good risk practice, why have we done that? Or how do we address the inherent risk in concentration? The way in which we have addressed it is by ensuring that we have more capital, more risk capital than a company, even a company that is in our kind of business, would have relative to the risk in our portfolio. And what we have done is we have especially emphasized cash equity. Cash equity. So just to summarize the point, the mitigant is that because we accept that the business we are in, the mandate that we have as a development institution is to reach out to provide assistance to the weaker credits in our membership, we have bolstered our balance sheet with more risk capital, more cash capital than would be the case in other institutions like ourselves.